one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams, and a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Indiana. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've started out slow. It's not for...
In for Jackson Hayes. MP comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
To the inside. Here's Bailey. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Allen's shot is off. And so, MV will bring it up for the Lakers. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And they made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Then the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Donnie's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. In the corner, Bull with it. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Well, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution, maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West.
And by Mike Budenholzer, he wants to talk to his guys. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bailey.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Close in, no stopping MP.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Suns leading by 7. Booker outside. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And MP with the basket on the assist by Goodwin. Bailey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Pass to Dunn. Booker with it. Nobody near Allen. And the 3-ball is good. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Nick Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the 3-point shot has been big for him. He'll get you back to the action.
Let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is
and for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Booker. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And MP subbed in for LeBron. And he's good on the 3-ball.
MP looking solid from there.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Bull out there with Durant, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Reeves outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the paint. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
And Beal kicks to Jones. Allen passes to Beal. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
O'Neal's checked in for Durant. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in for Doncic. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count that one. Allen's got 13.
Well, as good a playmaker as there is in the game for his teammates, Tyus Jones so solid with the basketball.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Bailey misses. Reeves against Beal. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. win the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance.
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be fun. I know.
Be competitive. I like that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And it's going to be the in here for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Champagnie in for Chris Paul. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. Hits a three-pointer.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Reeves. 14 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, MP.
And that one misses.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Just 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. MP's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now here's Fox. 14 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Lakers. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got De'Aaron Fox. Barnes is out there with Johnson. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. 13 feet out. Here's Finney-Smith. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. San Antonio shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail."
Wembanyama comes in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Devin Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Bailey's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Reeves. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
A deep three from MP. Oh, what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Spurs trail by 6. Paul looking over the floor. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Goodwin's checked in for Vincent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets a 3 fly. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Some change. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Sohan. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Champagnie in for Chris Paul. Outside Vanderbilt to the paint. Here's Bailey. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Vincent checked in for Doncic. Spurs trail by 8. And here's Fox. 12 points for him. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. MP way outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And for the Spurs, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, look at Johnson dialing it in from long distance.
Outside Reeves. Pass to MP. Puts up a three. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far, we'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
The fourth quarter hat. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for Champagnie. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Bailey comes in for James. Austin Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so up. Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Down low. Off with the layup. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Fox. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Inside, in low. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for Los Angeles, MP. At the line for two.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Big moment for the young MP.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. And the Spurs call time here. They're losing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
"15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Fires from deep. The shot by Sohan, no good. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Ball finds Fox. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They played the villain.
Couldn't back up all that talk, could you?
Yeah, you got me this time, Vic, but you know I'm never stopping.
Huh. You better keep working then.
All right.